Yeah, boy. Just before dark, look at this. Screaming take. So let me know in the comments what country you are from. I'd really be interested to know. We're down on Prairie Lake, just walking around, and I've actually got the swim I wanted. So I've walked round the back. There's one swim around the back of Prairie Lake. I think some people call it Dead Man's Swim, something like that, Dead Man's Swim. And the weather conditions have really changed in the last couple of days, hopefully to my advantage. It's looking good. So I'm going to barra the rest of my gear around, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, while I'm still getting things together, I've just put on a sauce dumbbell on a slip D rig, and we're going to get it down this right hand margin, quite close in. We go with that. And the middle rod is going out to just off to the right of the island, where I found a little bit of gravel. A slip D rig with a squared off cell boilie. So the left and middle are both on cell. One is a 12mm boilie, over to about here. Middle rod is out to a little gravelly spot I found out there, and that's the squared off boilie. So I've just had my rigs checked by the bailiff. I can finally settle into the swim. Pretty happy with all three rods. I've baited up another area just round to the left here. So down this left margin I put a few baits just as an extra option. Spewling is quick. By the time I went and found the lid, look at that. So I was just thinking, for this session, doing something different might give you a better chance of picking up fish, especially on a venue that's as popular as Elphick's. They close the lakes, I think it's for the month of June or July for spawning, but apart from that these lakes are fished constantly. Tons of boilies go in between all the lakes throughout the year, so maybe doing something a little bit different bait wise can produce. So that's why I've gone with a 12mm boilie on one, a squared off boilie on the other, smaller baits, and a dumbbell on the third rod. So usually I would fish 15mm boilies pretty much all the time, and I'm not doing that on any of the rods today. I may change it up, let's see what happens. If one of the rods starts producing, and if I have one or two fish on the square bait, then maybe I'll change the second rod over to a square bait. But it's early days, rods have not even been out 2 hours yet. Let's see what happens. It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. Any Red Dwarf fans out there? I love a bit of Red Dwarf. But in here, I've got 12mm boilies, the sauce. I didn't know they did whole bags of dumbbells 14mm, 6mm pellets. Let's go and bait up the margin. Oh, look at these butterflies. They are loving these flowers. I wish I knew what flowers they were. So as the day's creeping on, I thought I'd spot up an area bang in the centre of the island, aiming for that massive tree. I'm going to fish pretty tight up to those rushes. Got a rainbow. Can you see it? Top of the screen. What's at the end of the rainbow? Big fat carp. That just saved me any hassle through the night time, having to recast. I keep hearing lunkers. There's been a few. You can see the ripples here from whatever just lunked, and off at the end of the island a couple of fish lunked in the last hour, so they're active. It's a good sign, it really is. Don't know if anybody's caught anything. I don't think so. I've heard bleeps like pickups, but no proper runs. I think something's going to happen. It feels right. Much cooler than the last week where it got to about 27 degrees. Things have cooled down. Fella on the far bank over there, he keeps getting little pickups, and I don't know what it is. He's getting strange little runs but not proper takes, and he keeps jumping up ready to strike, but I don't think he's connected with any fish so far. I wonder if you can get camo pyjamas for fishing. You must be able to. Okay. Well, middle rod. It's not quite dark, but it's going to be difficult filming. So, let me try and land this fish. And hopefully, I'll get back to you in a minute. Whoa. Yeah, boy. Just before dark, look at this. Screaming take. That don't look too bad. That don't look too bad at all. Middle rod. Pew! Just calm down. Just into darkness. Got a really good double. Don't think it's a 20, but it's definitely worth catching. Oh, and it's starting to rain. Oh, perfect. I love a bit of rain, and I love catching mirror carp. Look at that. Right, let's get it weighed. I'll get it back in the lake and then I'll tell you how much it weighed. So after taking the sling off, it's 22 pound. Whew, first fish is a 20. What a result. Okay, you probably can hear the rain coming down now. I said it wasn't going to rain earlier, didn't I? There was no rain forecast. Anyway, we've had our first fish. It came on a cell boilie, 12mm cell, so a smaller bait. That's interesting. I've got a feeling we might get some through the night. It was just quiet in the daytime. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was a quiet night, but it's a lovely morning. I've had that just dropped back slightly. Okay. Yeah, I've just heard on the first swim on the road bank, fishing over to the rushes, I think someone's just had a 31-pounder. And possibly a fella over there might have had one as well. Don't know for sure. But might have a reel in a bit, have a wander, just find out the news on the lake. Hey, he didn't fight loads, but he's having a little fight in the net. Here you go. That's why you use barbless hooks. Lovely little chunk. He's so round and fat that it probably is a double. I wasn't going to weigh him, but I might, just to keep a record of what I caught. Fish number 2. Hey, got to be happy with that. 1 mirror and 1 common. Well, it's probably one of the smallest commons in the lake. But I think there's some 40-pound commons. Come on, the 40-pound common. Okay, just made my first cuppa of the morning. Let me tell you what fish have been caught, and it's pretty good news. The fella opposite me has had I think he's had a 25-pounder. Fella on road bank last swim fishing opposite the rushes. He's just had, I think it was this morning in daylight, a 31. Let me get my tea bag out before my tea gets too strong. He's had a 31-pound mirror, really nice fish, he said. So fish have been coming out from all corners of the lake, really. Middle of the road bank there's a fella, he had a drop back and missed it, so he had a pickup. So it looks like the fish are feeding. So there's a very good chance of some more fish. It's really good weather. It's not overly hot. A bit of a breeze. It's going to get a bit rainy. And I can't think of better conditions. That's just how I want it. A bit overcast hopefully later on. Bit of rain. More fish. More cups of tea. Oh. Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
So that sun is surprisingly hot. I didn't think it was going to be so warm today and so bright. So I've already shifted my bait once from inside where the sun was hitting to here, and then within an hour I felt the tops of my boxes and they were red hot because the sun had shifted. So each time the sun shifts, so does my bait into the shade and my food. Go on, middle rod, single beep. You know the strange thing, catching that last smaller fish, it was really weird that it didn't tear off. Oh, left rod, left rod, left rod, left rod. Something picked it up. Oh, slight drop back. It's another. I think a fish might have hooked itself and sitting there just like that 11 pounder, which was really odd. Let's give it a minute. It's strange that that small fish didn't tear off because, as you know, it's normally big fish that sit there. I got hooked. Fish on. Okay. Fish on, fish on. Okay, this fish is not doing anything. It's like, just reel me in, mate. Just reel me in. It's so hard to tell the size of fish. I remember on North Lake when we thought they were small doubles and they turned out to be a 27 pounder, so you never know. Oh, he's woken up. I'm not bullying it because I don't want to damage the mouth or anything like that, but okay, yeah, as you can see, and here slowly taking line, but he's not tearing off. Let's try and get this fella in. It's a mirror carp. I love a mirror. Okay, how big is it? I've still not seen it properly. Okay, not a bad double at all. I could be wrong about it being a double. Give me a chance, fish. GoPro, take photo. GoPro, take photo. GoPro, take photo. So this is what I've been catching the fish on so far. Look at that, 12 mil, little boilie, bunch of 4 PV8 boilies. It's got those last 2 fish. Hang on, hang on, hang on. That was really weird. Bait runner was clicking out slow. I'm a bit slimed up. Oh well, this is dry in the sun. The fish was 26 pound, 11 ounces. You know, it's so hard to tell in the water. I thought it was a good double. Totally wrong. 10 pounds out. So when the fish is sitting in the water, when you see them cruising around and you think, oh, that's about a 10 pounder. Maybe double the weight, because you never know. You never know how big they are. Right, fingers crossed for more fish. Let's drink my cold cup of tea. Ooh. So nothing has been happening on the sauce boilie, so I'm switching over. It's still going to be the sauce, but instead of a dumbbell, 12mm boilie with a little PVA bag. And because this is a very similar flavour, this is the pile of gravy. Some of that, squirt it inside. A big load of flavour. So let's get it back down this right hand margin along those rushes. It's normally a hot spot. I've seen people catch many times, so I'm feeling confident down there. I'm going to keep a rod down there. That's a big mouthful for a big carp, hopefully. Have you ever noticed how trendy I am? Look, Crocs with socks. Maybe I'm part European. Do they wear Crocs in Europe with socks? I haven't got a clue. I've got some people that watch my channel from Germany, India, and someone who I chat to often who lives in Holland, so let me know. Is this fashion in Holland? Lunker on the rushes, right over my left rod. Go. Well, that was a dramatic change in the weather. Bacon's not even done yet, and the rain is starting to fall. Oh, that's nice. I wanted to get out of the sun, so I've unzipped the windows on the back of the tracker, and with the wind pushing through, oh, lovely breeze, lovely and cool. So that's why I wanted to get out of the sun. I've got sun cream on, but I've got a big red nose. You know what? I think if the next fish comes to the cell, I might ditch the sauce boilies, put cell on all 3 rods, because that's what the fish have come to so far, and I want to give myself the best opportunity to catch even more fish. So sorry, sauce. That's a stunner, that one. Is that,
It's 28 pounds.
I thought it was almost a leather, but it's got some scales along the top.
Yeah, 28 pounds.
28.
Big eyes these ones.
Move the bucket. Do you want me to? Yeah.
See that too?
Yes, mate.
Oh, my knees nearly on board.
I've got a separate unhooking map just for my knees. That's what I do now, because otherwise it canes your knees on these pebbles. Yeah, keep it there, that's it.
Move your head up. Nice, mate.
Oh. It knackers you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, I was out of breath and everything over there.
Walk. 30. Are you joking? 30. It's flicking 30, 31, 30. You are, yeah. About 30 and a half.
Right, how we doing with your PB?
Oh, loving it, mate. That was well coming out, mate.
30.5 pound.
Lovely. Tilt it forward a bit, that's it.
That's a beauty. Let me come out of the way. Yes, what a beauty. Right, get your pictures in. Yes, mate. And here comes the rain.
Here comes the rain, eh?
Yeah, mate. So I just ordered some food for later on, just to save me cooking. All 3 rods are back out. I've changed the right hand rod, what was the sauce, which the right hand rod is now the cell, down that margin there. Same spot where I had my first fish out, off the end of the island. which is a 12mm boilie, and I've changed this rod to a 15mm cell. So cell. And as you saw a minute ago, the fellas on the road bank, literally as I reeled my rods in to go and order some food, both of them had a take at the same time. The fella in the white caught a 30 pound 8-ounce PB. The other fella was, I think it was 28 pound before he took the sling off. So fish coming out, bites are coming. That's why I was so desperate to get back round here and get these rods out. Clouds blocking out the sun. This is ideal, this is ideal. I think that's why the fish are biting. The fish are feeding. I think they went off the feed a little bit, according to somebody that messaged me on my YouTube channel. They said they've been fishing down here on Prairie Lake and struggled. As the weather's cooled down, it's definitely improving things. So I think everyone on the lake has caught. There's about 6 of us. The fish are not on it. We're having the odd fish every now and then amongst us, but we need them to feed. We need it to kick off. You can tell that there's rain on the way. Look at this wind. Come on, fish. I've never pushed it so many times. I really thought we would have had something more by now. Okay, left rod. There's something on it, there's something on it. Picked up, wasn't moving, and now it's cruising to the right. Okay, it's just down there. I think it's something very small. It's nice to get a fish in the daylight. Come on, little one. Oh, he's having a go now. Oh, a little common. Took a while coming. It's only small. But it's another fish. $15mm boilie that time. On the cell once again. Anyway, it's another carp. It's better than no fish, even if it's not a big one. Probably about 8 pounds. I won't weigh this one. Anyway, the fish are biting. That's all that matters. Thank you, little one. That's why I bring more than one catapult. That's a nice little surprise. Simon, Gary burger and cheesy chips. Enjoy. Oh, I got a little kiss. Wonder if it's from the man or lady. Right, let's have a look at my cheesy chips and burger. Well, I just had a drop back. That was out there about 2 minutes. Not even had one bite of my chips or anything yet. Let's get this back out there. It's kind of a good idea having a bottle opener on the front of my cool box, Ridge Monkey, but then you do it and it spills the beer all down the front. Not the best design. So basically the Gary burger has got cheese in, so it's a cheeseburger and they call it the Gary burger. There's also a Barry burger, Gary and Barry, but the Barry burger has also got onion rings in, so extra cholesterol. There's a lot of big fish in here and they've got big bellies, so I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to get on the munch. Hopefully it's more than just the odd fish every sort of 8 hours or so, because I think I'm the only one who's caught more than one fish. So I've had 4 fish and everyone else has had 1. Anyway, that could change in an instant, and I'm going to be greedy. I want one of the 30s. Why not? This rod just had about 10 beeps and it's stopped, but strange. Oh. Buzzers don't sound too healthy. It's 4 AM. And it's typical that they're bubbling up really pretty much where I was putting those sauce boilies. But even closer in as well. Both of my rods have dropped quite close in. Okay, wet lines. This one's on you. Sweet corn down the margin. A tip from Wet Lines. Super peaceful this morning. Got these little birds chattering, flying through the sky. Don't know if they're swallows, but look at that cloud line. And a bit of sun to hopefully dry out my bivvy for home time. Beep on the left. They're active. Just had a lunker. Really baffles me. It's like feeding bubbles right over the top of 2 hook baits and nothing happens. Are they really smart fish? I think they are. They're so used to lines being in the water, they can pick and choose between baits. Who knows? I don't know. Thinking up excuses to why I haven't caught any more fish yet. This is a bit superstitious. Since I put my net there that I hadn't caught any fish in, and this net which I landed all the fish in, I switched sides with them, and now I haven't caught a fish. That should do it. Come on, fish. So let me know in the comments what country you are from. I'd really be interested to know. People watching from India. There's an Indian fella that sometimes sends me messages written in Indian. And then I try to translate these Indian messages, and one time he said, "I like your hair." Don't know if he meant the colour of my hair or if he fancied me. We need fish number 5. Right hand rod I've had a pick up. Come on. Come on. Come on. So hard to tell how big they are when they just cruise around. It's not doing a lot, to be honest. Oh, okay, it's got a bit of fight in him. Still haven't seen it though. Now don't go around my other rods, matey. No thank you. Oh. He's got a bit of power. So this isn't one of the tiny ones again. Well, he's not a monster. Alright, little fighter though. Okay, 17 pound, 3 ounces. Let's take the watch off quick. Thank you. Nice clean t-shirt. Here we go. 17 pounder. Immaculate common. What a stunner. Fish number 5. I just had to get that rod back out in the same spot. The fish are bubbling up out there. Thank you, wet lines. This was sweet corn. Wasn't the margin like you suggested, but anyway, you persuaded me to crack open my sweet corn wet line, so here we go. Well, I've now got cold porridge and a cold cup of tea. It was quite funny actually, because I poured blueberries onto my porridge and they just bounced on the top because my porridge is set rock hard. Great. if you would like some Sci Fishes stickers, some people do, some people don't, but for the ones who do, I will send you some, but you have to tell me what was the biggest fish I caught on this session. I mentioned it earlier. Actually, I may have a bigger fish yet. So listen out, watch the whole video. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Tell me what the biggest fish is, and if I pick you as the winner, I'll send a few of these stickers out to you. One hour to go. Time to start wrapping all this up. The worst part of a fishing trip is wrapping everything up, ready to leave. Wet lines down the margin, sweet corn. I baited up with what I had left of my corn just down here. I'm relying on you, wet lines. I'll just quickly show you how big inside the RS 150 tracker bivvy is. It's quite a size, really big, sort of 1.5 mount they call it, but if I stand in the corner here, it's quite a big footprint, quite a high ceiling. I can not quite stand up, but yeah, if you're looking at these trackers, they're the business. A crazy amount of 30s in here apparently. There's a video with the manager talking about all the lakes, and I can't remember for sure. It's something like 40 30s. It's a funny lake, Prairie. Like most lakes, I guess. Sometimes the fish just switch off. But I shouldn't complain really. I've had 5 fish. Remember, if you want to win the tickets, tell me in the comments how big my biggest fish was on this session. 30 minutes to nab one more, and it could be the biggest. I don't know, fishing. It's a funny old game. It's time to go. I've got to hurry up. I've left it a little bit late, so I need to leg it round to the car. Thanks for watching, everyone, and if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.